Hey guys, today I wanted to talk a little bit about what the cloth diaper community means to me. Now, Jay and Bailey have both kind of touched on this topic in their own separate ways, and I thought I would just come on here and kind of give a little bit of a general overview, just different parts of the topic, I guess I would say. I have a few different bullet points here on my little list, stuff I want to chat about, so let's just hop right in. The boys wanted to join me. It was originally just going to be me and Eren, but Cal was sitting on the other side of the table and decided he wanted to be part of the picture too. So everybody's here while we talk about this topic. So first of all, I do want to talk about support, and not necessarily just about cloth diapering support. It's more just like finding your mom group and who like connects with you or who you connect with on like a mommy level. And that can be anything from, you know, your real life moms or your mom friends or your online community. And we are so fortunate to live in a day and age where we can communicate with other mommies without having to live right next door to those mommies. And I say that kind of stuff all the time, especially about Jay and Bailey. I wish that they were my neighbors, man. I wish I could just like walk outside and go hang out with these girls, because they just seem like such awesome people, and I would love to be able to meet people like that in real life, but it's amazing that I even have the opportunity to know these ladies, and that's all because of the internet. So it's crazy the day and age that we live in, and it's just amazing, and you gotta feel so happy and grateful and thankful for even the opportunity to be able to talk to these ladies at all. But I am also personally very fortunate to have a really supportive mom and even mother-in-law. When these boys were always at the grandma's while I was working full-time, they were both very supportive in my decision to cloth diaper and to cloth diaper the boys, and to even spray out diapers and, you know, help me with laundry and all that kind of stuff. I'm super fortunate that my mom especially has been very on board with the whole thing and has never said anything at all that even kind of was negative about me choosing to cloth diaper. She's always been super supportive of that. Even my husband's been pretty good too. I mean, there have been moments where he definitely expresses his frustration with things, and the fact that I've gotten it's not so much a budgeting thing for us. We don't cloth diaper because it's cheaper. I definitely like to buy new diapers every once in a while, so my husband has, you know, accepted that. But for people who don't have that kind of support in their mother or their spouse or other friends or whatever, the online community is an amazing support group for all the ladies. So it's not just the support in cloth diapering, it's the support of moms in general. You know, it's not just that I get along with these ladies because they cloth diaper, it's just a group of moms that you can feel like you're a part of, that you can feel like you guys have, for whatever reason, you guys have something in common. And for us, it happens to be cloth diapering, and we might agree on other things all over the spectrum, but cloth diapering can bring us all together. So I am definitely an introvert. It may not seem like it because I put out these videos for all the world to see, but I am definitely an introvert at heart, and I like to be by myself. I really only have a couple like best friends out in the real world. I'm not a big social kind of person, but it's also easier to be online. It's easier to wait until you have a moment where you can respond to comments or look on Instagram or be on Facebook or whatever. It's easier when you get to schedule that mommy time to yourself, you know, like instead of having to get together with your friend and decide, okay, I got this going on and this going on, but Wednesday at 2 p.m. we can hang out for an hour. Instead of having to schedule something like that, you can just be online when you are ready to be online. You can choose, I have 5 minutes right now while the kids are doing this, or I have half an hour when my husband gets home, or like just being able to like conveniently schedule mommy time by hanging out with your online mommy friends on at your convenience. It just makes things so much easier than trying to schedule out real world, you know, hangout times. And so I see that as a content creator here on YouTube, as a person who posts pictures to the world on Instagram or whatever, as a social media person, no matter how small you are, you get that sense of community that is just too cool. And you also get that sense as a viewer as well. You know, I started out as just a viewer here on YouTube. I never went into it, like I never started watching videos on YouTube thinking I was going to be a YouTuber. That was never like the end goal here. And so you can see it from both sides. You can see it as someone who creates content and makes videos for YouTube, and as somebody who just watches other people's videos. Like I am always mentioning Jay and Bailey. I'm constantly watching their stuff, and I just feel like we could like totally just be friends. We could just be this little group of friends out in the real world, but we're just online friends. Now, if you guys have come here from my other channel, I have a beauty channel, fashion channel here, and that's where I originally started on YouTube, was creating makeup tutorials and fashion videos, lookbooks, and like all that kind of fun stuff. And I still do put up videos on that channel, but that's where it all began. And since getting into the cloth diaper world, I have almost thrown my makeup obsession out the window and replaced it with cloth diapers. Like, it sounds like a really weird thing to say, but that's how motherhood has hit me, and how the cloth diapering world has taken over, really, is that I would rather buy the latest diaper print or try a different style or just checking out cloth diapers than go out to the drugstore and pick up the latest foundation or lipstick or whatever. And so that's just another aspect of how the online community, you know, I had this online community where we all loved makeup, we all loved buying the latest stuff, reviewing the latest stuff, seeing what the best lipstick out there is, like loving makeup. And I have transitioned into the same kind of community, but revolving around cloth diapers, which I know just sounds like a totally crazy thing to say. Like, those two have nothing in common. But that's just my personal story, honestly. So I was not cloth diapered as a baby. I don't think my oldest sister was either. My mom may have had like nieces and nephews and stuff that she was around who were cloth diapered when she was younger, but my mom has been a super duper support as far as cloth diapering goes, and I'm super grateful for that. It's been really awesome being able to have somebody on my side, you know, along with my husband, just having people who aren't like grossed out by it or anything. Like, she's just been a really good support system for cloth diapering, because it's really not, like, if you think about it, this is the original way that people were diapered. Like, come on, disposables are the weird new thing. Cloth diapering is where it all began. Now, as far as my thoughts on the online cloth diapering community in general, I know it's a support system for people who cloth diaper, who are troubleshooting. Maybe you're having leaking issues or overnight issues or smell or whatever. If you've got problems, you can figure it out with the cloth community. But I just don't think that that's not the way that I think of it. That's not, like, my number one thing isn't like, oh, I hang out, I talk to all of these cloth diaper ladies just in case I get a problem and they can help me solve it. That's not why. That's not why I like want to talk to cloth diapering ladies online. I want to talk to them to have that sense of mommy community, of, you know, like a village mentality, where if we all lived 100 years ago, where we would have to actually speak to one another in real life, face to face, and we all spend time raising our families and being together as families instead of being online and kind of being separate from one another. It's just kind of gives you that village mentality, kind of gives you that community, you know, like feeling. Now for me, the cloth community hasn't been about, like, I've never been big on like commenting on different message boards or Facebook groups or anything like that. I'm not very interactive with that kind of stuff. It's really more YouTube-y stuff, and not even as an active participant. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I'm not really a big commenter until just recently, when I started finding the ladies that I love watching so much, and it's only just been the last few months or so that I've really gotten into actually leaving comments on a lot of videos lately. And I was never really big like that. I've never been into like a lot of online interactive messaging in any format, really. And so I don't have any experience with any kind of bullying issues or mean moms or negativity in that way. I don't have any experience with that side of things. I do know some mommies are just very outspoken about their opinions, whether it's super controversial stuff like vaccines and sleep training and all that good stuff, or just basic things like your freaking wash routine. Like, come on guys, like, do you really need to flip the F out about silly little things? Like, I just feel like some people online just take things a little bit too serious. Like, come on. I do feel that there's a disconnect between, your attitude as a real person in real life, if you wouldn't say something to someone's face straight up, why do you think it's okay to say that same kind of thing online? I just wouldn't, I will never understand that. That's an issue in itself as far as what social media has done to us as human beings. That's a totally different thing. But anyway, that's about what where I want to leave it. I know this video was a little bit all over the place. The children abandoned me, as you can see. They're just running around doing their own little thing right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any comments down below. Definitely, if you have anything to say about the topic at all. What does the cloth community mean to you on a personal level? What positive and negative things has it brought into your life? Please let me know down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.